Our next question also comes from South Carolina. This time the listener is in Winston-Salem. She writes, I've heard several preachers say that Christians who are not in the will of God at the time of the rapture and will not be taken up because they are not ready and will have to go through the tribulation. Is this kind of thinking according to God's Word?
Well, I do not know any place in God's Word that says that. In fact of the matter, God's Word says the very opposite. And if they are not going up because they've stepped out of the will of God, and the answer is that because they're not ready, then I want to ask you the question, and I'd like to ask those brethren the question, who is ready? Are you ready? Are they ready? Am I ready? I don't think so. We are told that he is going to have to do a great deal to make us acceptable. Have you ever noticed the passage that's in the epistle to the Ephesians? And I think probably I ought to turn and read that passage. It's found in Ephesians, the 5th chapter. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church, gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. You know, he's going to have to do a cosmetic job and also an internal job on the church to make us acceptable. You see, my friend, we are not able, I don't care how far we are in this matter of sanctification. We may feel like we're ready to sprout wings, and we may get up and polish our halo every morning. But my friend, you and I are not worthy to stand in his presence, so he's going to cleanse us and make us acceptable. And those two people that stepped out of the will of God, they will be there also, by the way. And they'll be there the same way that the preachers are there, and that is because of the grace of God, that Jesus died and made it possible for us to be saved. How wonderful that will be, by the way.